Okay, so what did you want to explain after going through all these cutscenes?
Well, first of all, his little journey with Tikal is... I thought it was going to be another cutscene. Sorry, his little journey with Tikal was kind of like a missing piece of the puzzle. We get to find out who Chaos really is and what his purpose is, and how his real personality is with his journey with Tikal.
Yeah.
He's designed to protect the little child. He's a gentle, soft creature.
So that's pretty much the truth behind the climax when we tackle through that layer.
Right. Which is why at the end of the game they're like, oh, we need to get...
Here's the jet
or tells like, oh, Supersonic
Press and
neutralized
hold the jump
chaos.
button
So
and you'll float for a
Supersonic
while.
beat the niceness back into chaos, pretty much.
Okay. So I heard that you wanted to say something else as well, added on to that, Jay.
The only thing I was really gonna say or bring up is that, wait, is this cutscene? No? Okay.
Yeah, we're...
E102 is, what I'd like to compare to is sort of, a Frankenstein's monster. He's made to be out bad, but in a way he, tries to exact his revenge on his creator, but not directly.
Wow.
How can I serve you, Dr. Robotnik?
Eradicate all of those menaces! Give them all you got!
Aye, aye, sir. I will comply.
I'm counting on you, Gamma!
Oh no!
So it seems that E102 has a bigger test to face. It's none other than Sonic the Hedgehog. That was pretty easy.
Stop, Mr. Robot!
Amy?
Hey, Mr. Robot. I know you're not an evil sort. Wait, remember me?
Amy! Oh, I really don't get this.
Sonic, look! The A carrier's losing altitude.
We've got to split. Take Amy and go.
What will you do?
I'll nail that Eggman. He must be stopped at all costs.
Thanks again for saving me as usual, Sonic. And how are you, my metal friend? It's dangerous here. Why not leave, Eggman, and come with us?
Why do you help me?
I told you we'd be friends the next time we met. Even Birdie wants the best for you. You must ditch that awful Eggman. Amy, come on! We'll meet again, my robot friend!
Dr. Robotnik. Enemy. Master registration deleted. E-Series. Friends. Must save.
Alright, so Ewan 2 had to face through Sonic. Seemed easy, but it was not canon, I guess, because Sonic did actually defeat him. Actually, I think he actually defeated him in that cutscene as well. But he's another adventure, and he's not a bad guy anymore, it seems.
Nope, he deleted Dr. Robotnik's face out of his memory, so it's official that he's turned over a new leaf, pretty much. I think it's the bird inside of him that's actually in full control of Gamma at this point. In a certain respect, but I'm gonna let Jay talk about that one because this is his character.
Yeah, well, it's another thing, you know, comparing him to Frankenstein's monster, if you will. You know, he will... It kind of like, you know, like the first interpretation of Frankenstein's monster, I believe. He went out to, you know, cause so much pain to his creator, Frankenstein, Dr. Frankenstein, but he's not actually, you know, attacking his friends or relatives. He's just trying to save, you know, his family, and it's sort of a comparison, but it's a different take on it.
Nice.
And I did say, have you been playing too much Decap Attack?
I have no idea what that is.
Oh, Decap Attack is a Sega Genesis game, and it's mostly consisted of like a Frankenstein type of... No, he's a zombie. Yeah, zombie. Yeah. Zombie that actually defeats all these weird creatures. And I thought it's like that was kind of like how E1 and 2 played in this game a bit. That Frankenstein's theory.
See, now I have to research more stuff.
But you've already played like over 200 Genesis games already.
Well, still.
But anyway, we're going to a new action stage, Rindy Valley. So, what's going to be the difference between Rindy Valley and the other stages in this game for E1 and 2?
Well, it's going to be more, well, there's a lot of enemies to target, but there's a lot of, like, dummy targets in this stage, like the little windmills and bridges and things like that, things that you shouldn't blow up but can, and rocks and things like that, but it makes for an interesting, take on it, because this is only his, like, technically his third stage, and at this point he's, I don't know, it's weird because, like, okay, on Emerald Coast he's an Eggman creation destroying other Eggman created robots, which doesn't necessarily make any sense. Instead, I think they should have made like little animals run around, and he's, well, no, that's kind of mean and heartless, but you know, but still, you know, it could have been something else. But this one actually makes sense. He's destroying Eggman robots, rescuing animals left and right.
Just to point out there is that the time limit is going down instead of going up.
Right.
Why is that doing that?
Gamma is completely tactical, mission based, so he only has a certain amount of time to complete each mission. Now, even though he doesn't work for Dr. Robotnik anymore, I'm gonna guess that he just sets these goals himself. And as a player, the more enemies that you kill, the more time that you get in a combo. So the more enemies that you can lock onto, the more time you can get.
E103 Delta.
And it looks like you saved one of the birds that he was looking for.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep, you gotta love Gamma's story, man.
And this comes out of nowhere. This cutscene, I didn't get it. That is one of the cutscenes I would never get in this game.
The random rocks falling.
Yeah,
It
always happens.
This is the Mystic Ruins, man. It's mystical. It doesn't need to make sense. My only thing is, was Knuckles trapped in there all this time? Is that why he's stuck on that island? Because he was trapped, he couldn't get out.
Oh yeah.
Let me out of here!
Yeah, because when I first saw that cutscene of those rocks going down, I was confused. This was the first time I was confused of what to do, and I was like, Takao, help me out. There was glowing balls of it, because I think it was with Sonic's story when you actually see that.
Well, when I saw it, it was more like, whoa, where did that just happen? Because he wasn't standing anywhere near it, so it was like, whoa, where did that happen? I need to get over there. And I'm like, is this pile of rocks it? No, it can't be, because it was that big, you know? It took me a long time to find out where it was. And of course, when I found it, it's like, well, go in the hole, dummy. And then, boom, it was like, ice cap. I was like, yes.
And looks like we are into Red Mountain for E102. So, as you said before, there's much more enemies. Dr. Robotnik enemies you get to shoot and stuff. But it seems that this one kind of lacked the actual environmental shooting from Windy Valley, I guess, because there's not much to blow up in terms of that.
Yeah, there's not much to blow up here. There's no dummy items. There's not that many. There's more actual enemies and actual ring boxes, which is ironic because both Knuckles and Sonic have a ton of ring boxes in this stage. This is like the ring box stage. This is where you come to get... In fact, when the very first time I got my 99 lives was in this stage. That's where I hit my 99 life in the Sonic Adventure 1 on the Dreamcast file. It was on this stage because there's just so many ring capsules.
Yeah. I think that they could have done much more with this stage instead of like having concrete platforming. Like they could have had some less rate platforming that you jump on one of the platforms and it sinks into lava, or that if you do shoot some of the platforming, the platforms, that E102 just sinks directly into that lava. That would have been much more, that would have got a very increased level of difficulty, I guess. Instead of like these type of platforming that you actually shoot the boulders and much more platforms come down. But this is alright, I guess.
I actually agree, because this is the lava stage, and you know how I feel about lava stages. I respect
You know how I feel about lava stages.
I was expecting more rising lava and changing geometry, if anything. And there's some changing geometry, but like you said, it could have been more sinking platforms and things from the classic Sonic games that could have been, transferred into the 3D realm, pretty much.
Yeah.
And we see some of that Sonic story, but it's very limited. Like the lava rises, but it's more like a visual effect instead of difficulty. You know.
But there are some type of rate platforming that when Sonic jumps and actually is onto the side of the platform for this game, he's actually going to sink into the lava if you don't move Sonic.
Right.
E-103 Delta, E-104 Epsilon, rescue mission accomplished. E-105 Zeta, E-101 Beta, location unknown. Perhaps aboard the egg carrier.
Well, anyway, we've saved 2 birds, and we've got 1 more left to go. And Jay, what's your favorite moment in E102's story so far?
So far, I'd have to say the whole, forgetting, quote-unquote forgetting of Master Robotnik, as his master, I should say. Dr. Robotnik as his master, and, it makes you feel for the character more. You know, he's actually a good guy on the inside, or a good bird.
E-Series data. Beginning search. Accessing data. Hot shelter. E-Series location confirmed. Unlocking hot shelter sector now.